Now, if anyone ever to me, I work against Ghana, to me, because by and I say you focus on our margin, so I say my because 6-1 victory now you know Kumatino, and yet no necessarily my team because as of now a different ball game and the Bakushi reach Dronomo. You bet there are the assets with a general organ, a fana Bakupium, reach Dronomo. Where reporter Songo Edepe and Opana, the Riana Ghana, we hear you near to animal say, but where reporter Songo de Opana or say a hot be there, but I want to say about every any ministry never say, only near to you, Nina account and I mind the attack now, the security in a site, I will eat Dronomo. It's in the Akacha Cochati animals, on country players, no more focus on our matches. All moment, namely, Yenny 6-1 FNT because this is a country there. Arab or no more strategy is different. Yes, central defenders. I'm very, very careful.
All right. Yes, I call a year Caribbean. Yene Patrick Osage, my country, man, Songo and Jujenkobo. Songo, a journey them. Only ambassador on fire.
Fantastic. We just let you back to us on my scenario. Back to us already on my.
Yeah, so like I was saying, fire. That, we got all the necessary guarantees for the Egyptian government. And we're very happy with the blueprint that was presented to us. And the assurance that our players and our supporters are going to be safe before the match, during the match, and after the match. And they demonstrated that, yes, they are capable of handling the security affairs, of to make sure that our supporters and players are safe. You've seen
030221701 030221702 030221703 Adom fire na fe yanko fire for fire ni nyina Ghana nti and one dey hwamo from Egypt but me sure but say ebetom pa echina live commentary den uni baby atie no ka sempa 94.7 FM eja no eguso edem 030221701 030221702 030221703 030221704 Branebe Firebi. What can work against the Blasters in the clash with Egypt? Branebe Firebi. Lejano Eguso Edem. 030221701 030221702 FK Ejadem Fire.
Thank you very much, my brother. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, my brother.
And I believe what our players should do is like they should play as if they are being trained by Egypt, so that they should know that they should go or there should be any sort of consistency in their game, so that at the end of the day, Ghana will qualify. Already we know that we have qualified, but we have to finish hard so that at the end of the day, we can all be happy in the country. Thank you very much.
Thank you too, my brother. 0302211 03022111702 03022111703 Branebe Firebi. Ayoja. When you na bobo aye ho. Kweku takradi Ejadem fire.
Hello, Adom TV.
Kweku Ejadem fire.
Hello, Adom TV.
Ejadem fire.
Yeah, Ejadem fire band there. Ghana Ghana for over 2 another 2 years. Now I'm to me qualified for World Cup. Egypt the 1-2-10. 5 years qualified.
Bim, Honorable Prince Ejadem fire.
Adam scenario me be abaso papa ni jiba pa udie anze ka tuma songo mo fa tene no ba no ya na la ni kikasi na e de gidi se obebo djuma aboa multimedia Adam scenario ko men ma me check ko me kuma ba sam ya banko ma ba bi obi ametia no na Adam gala ni bia me se de na ni bia se ne you never to let you know, be a vampire, but that black taxi. Because Ghana and Yampire, and Pine, the idea, you know, where is it before? Or the boy and teacher, but you tell the portrait, but out to say, almost I think, I'm not going to work together with somebody to blaster press. But I mean, I put them to blaster press, and say, oh, my God, and show them, and my God, I will come on, I will get here, because I did to tell us, I saw for a lot of master worker, or make me let's have blaster, let's have a champion, say, born under some Mukodono. So I defense, I have a whole week, and so defense tight. Several more questions. Namia dominate the door corner about because Ghana is yes, World Cup record. They say Ghana for your vampire dog because I'm 5 1 about to let me into from Pava. The boy I know 2 for every next see from them by a shrub last for you may say no to for so Padoro and Nako Put or town Machi, the Nana was of 1 hour versus some poly and some and town Blastachi, a piece of 1 hour and Pamenta Blastachi, somebody a Blasta, like I said, my women, a chilla, 1 wire, a year, 2 year, young Coco Bob 5 minutes beyond the Blasta, young year 1 by 1 with my Virginia, one Commander Sunday about commercial Blasta for say, one is almost to me, almost to me, call the Fako Wakapa, about to the South Road Placing, said the Sammy Ekano, about to the South Road Placing, I'm going to
Jiriaba Center, Jiriaba Products, Jirima, Jiriko, Jirikov, and I feel Jiri Power, Kaboom, Nefabo, Bojuma, Jiri Power, no capsules or bit me a minute, and a new so near syrup, or benum, no nom, Nina, say, Uhunam ne Yoja, O Pese, O Bojuma, Dim Bia, Utu Fem, O Bofem, what's he ho, O Kasa, Anajujuma. Jidi Power, Fabo Juma, Jidi Ma, and swore to talk to Tone, Banem, Tom, Gatemu, Yentimi Magana, Gatamun Teda, and Tinton Beba, Ubenya Malaria, Unia Jidi Ma. Now for Jidi Coffin, the Waka Kraba, one numbi. Now for Jidi Ko, or Barney Bunin, San War, Kem, a man Sambra, a man Sam Betty, Ubia Betty, Unia Jidi Ko, Coco. A CCC one I be here for not say GD herbal products there. With them, Fred, a Gilligo pharmaceuticals from a salam down. Now, won't at me at all from I was 0268988000 0268988000 Santiago, eja them fire.
Master Damito,
Miss Rejoso.
But let's know the president Catigana Kunya, so we come up my 2 million. Now, tell you. Some of your boys need to some of this Israel for SMC, Pano, or last one. Abraham, the first keeper, no player, or the second keeper, number 2. Honestly, I saw now him with a paper taker, Benito, who do not take keeper by it. Take keeper on the South Channel. It's a good time I also Messi, every Ghana, is up to Capono. It's a time when they say, all prima, no, that time to Capona, you become master.
Mr. Medase, Jesse. Eja them fire.
Mr. Adams, Michael.
Eja them, Pejan in a fire.
Born dear, Yabebo, and you will give you super say, couldn't give a idea. Because the idea is before your own nation, you will give you a place, no more especially. Your strike is no any more sharp. But never we see a theatre. The team selection the ball first match. Ghana, ye pese on you selection now. More yet to say Kevin Benti, Kevin, ye Jinison, and the ye Melfides no, Bakube transfer, and I say it's an answer will be the transfer, Macavia. Now Kevin no got only 4. But all that in Wabano team, no, I think more ye quite anymore, no. By all maintain press now you used to, and I'll tell you, we will score Egypt.
All right,
we will score Egypt.
Eja Edem. Fossa, Eja them fire.
Hello.
Fossa, Eja them fire.
Hello. Look at that from Medina.
A fire.
Egypt for no. I can be out there much of a come from. I'm here they cry much of a come from because Blaster is in an answer this season. It's Blaster 2-0.
Bim! Young Queen, Takana Impes Limited, producers of inserty perfumes. And my man, Diano, a man for the Guomo, Mekai or Moji, no Mocasa Bessa, Wasadi Bibraba, Fagu, Unamano, Bano, Esrecho, Unamobia, Pessoa, no Casa, and yes, or Pebina Jeffro, who a sham, Wajibe Bia Aboso, What dear, what do you do? Be a bedjuma, your dear degree of Ecodina, or the degree of Cobe Bia Peso could be a Takana in Pespe and a war, a perfumes, a wine and short tessa, a man warm dear, when I'm baby near for sister, madame, a Takana in perfume, my dear Guntia, and you be Bia, and it's all fair being home, near who near Mnashu and my court, Tony Adams say, dear in a man degree and one, when a man a man show, when a man will be a person or casa, now also when you be Takana in Limited, open. Bebretua Frewamo na unsa enka AB 0234 707080 0234 707080 Ofasule eja dem fire fabiwie.
Yo Adam, me da wasi bebre na kakra me de me kan say Ghana e ma yeyem hihye na emu res na me stress e omo fa abotre emfa nko obi twa omo kora e ma omo muya ebi say nkofo na kwan bi omo fa so a omo be stress omo be share no omo pese omo fa so na obe sha ade fo no so obi ti obi na so kora ma ni fi o fotra ni tri so na pampam kora e ma ni fi on your me hwehwe you go no ne hia ye nti kakra mo kan no bye bye
me da say Ofasule now Advanced Auto Care Limited who pay genuine quality American auto parts accessories and afi maintenance products dia e ho necessary okopie mu o car na e dey Chevrolet Toyota Ford Dodge Jeep Lexus Chrysler we a one-stop shop kopebi na fasiesi o car no na nti apo enye fe car na dada de kwa de be fi obeba na ye mu no amanfo fi se wato foforo dada no a wanya parts papa spare parts papa and we Advanced Auto Care Limited frɛ wo mo 0542 there be number where you be there enka number na me dey mo ano paper frɛ wo 05042 58900 05042 58900 and 0549 751113 0549 751113 na fe kopie mu 5 working days o car no be see a road so na timi abodjuma na fe o ho ato so anya car pa na o de eye adjuma Advanced Auto Care Limited share genuine spare parts from America any dey bound American cars in bia fa kopie mu o ho ebetimi ato fire for fire eyo jano enu nie obebi say why ni jano ejano nie enche mene fire partners eba betenase na fi ya kansem ni sedi etitiye Coach David Duncan ni has matters arising penifo say hu be hia so ombesi nkonya no ma take final decision man for say obekọ akọ coaches nyana na ade akoma bedi agro ti kọ before say ehini ha o konfu boni watena yarefo ho ama akonfu papa beto no ni enyine ma ebiso die no bere na yesi nkonya Coach David Duncan say na die be wie no once and for all ni afi yetimi akoya ni fire for fire mo adwenche no 1760 Twitter so after them ejay na fi Asempa Sports 94.7 ni afa bibia nwo ni ba e be day bim Ejane egusu edem live on Asempa 94.7 FM your ultimate sports station Freedom 87.9 FM ewo Kumasi baby hottest sports show when we are betie there agenda na set wa ha we are na manfo edidi akire eno ano no sa so na upie mu ewo takrade asida 105.9 FM ya dia bomo baby aha ye kansem no ye be wie nsem no ewo ha ye set wa ha we are the pace setters Asempa Sports your ultimate sports station headquarters of Ghana Sports fire for fire partners I crado omo wa ha enche aha omo wa ha Kobe Jones ojani shwa ti ejana shwa mo aba wache ti jani shwa beba jani shwa eso oba Kofi Evangelist Kofi Apia we are fire then na okay yanko piemu na yanko ton ade e McBell's Company Limited producers of Bell's drinking water insua emuda se miso na mo nkasa wo tonsuo wo se Bell's wo mo tonsuo obi anim esan se papa wan tonsu pa na obia entobi emfa ema eti Bell's drinking water mansa nkabi eyie wo to bedin aware insuo de hia life na se life ade ye nkwa de na ese onom insupa egumu na timbu adwuma man ko anim ewie yi ye nonum bi na fire partners obi abetana so obi akoma to ne ye mabia ko anim nemo extra time ginger liquor masa extra smooth abensuo mu papa woni nsampa abensuo mu de wei ya sie bibia mani de din ginger ne ye de awom na nya binum a obetimi ate bi adi obedidi adidi ye na afi watimi akwanim 0233 761 508 0233 761 508 na afi wahu dia eko Eagle Atlantic Airlines yebetu akọ West Africa ba bibia ye pese yekọ de hia ne se wo wakọ wafre na afi bookings ya ma wo ye bookings ne pe enfa na pese okọ Lomé Dakar Lagos Abidjan enfa West Africa ba bia Eagle Atlantic Airlines so nim kode abo okode se de ne ho den amafo tena play mu ne so yete se de o mo botrotro Eagle Atlantic Airlines and teta bookings 0302 764 304 0302 764 304 na fi yedo akọ ba bia be ko bia ho ato from the here say business or economy ho anwan ba bia ati bia ho to Eagle Atlantic Airline mu na fi Mad Dog ni din ne ho nam se Mad Dog energy drink lemonade edemudi nombi mese nombi Elton Company Limited na diaba fa missing ene eno ne yede ti se yede messi ankasa wo mo ani missing no what the Mad Dog efra de onum bia wotimi de fra extra type ginger apa abosi animo na fi wona wo kon from 0242 850 369 0242 850 369 afi 0204 657361 0204 657361 na fi yeko Mad Dog te say on kobi so ni Mad Dog krama te say
kama abodam de say bi
say enu che say onuma adwumadin bia
adwuma we ready
ba adwuma say de won lie no
matiase
but answer na ye beba house and sem me gide say blasters de e de obi akoma so samre amanfo age won ticket ko dada Ivory Coast ko Cameroon ko Nigeria ko e chena say age ye de but be pem ne wo share preparations be pem ne na ahomache na wo ko pie mu e wo Cairo ya hotel me enu ne ade amomo be ye modin wa ha isan say yenim said yen send me city enti yen kan sa wo abeka o ba bia no yen say we nya exclusive wan kan ye ehun ya so obeka na yen koso eniema bay na ugidi ye say ebetimi aweke against Ghana amanfo say oh 6-1 there ye wie mama 4 minutes fire
better say main viewers ni listeners I think say Coach Kwesiapia there was a Yamani bia Yaman. There was a Yama team to be a Ghana for Yaman. I am a team. And of course, yeah, that's a Dakasian Subama, His Excellency, the first gentleman of this country, John Dramani Mahama, and also Abon Homo in Papa, Sports Ministry, our contribution as far as this competition and as this match is concerned. Will be I and FMUD. Ghana Football Association, when I say Football Association, I come Black Stars, to Muni Huagro. And they've also done a lot as far as the Black Stars is concerned. Into almost say so I'm say yeah kohono ade ani yesu pa no na is about the insecurity war Cairo enya nim say dey be also TV a china ya tro bomb ade chesi demonstration ade be chisi say dey be obi kan sem foforo e wo Cairo but for now mranch omo call ye even before journalists and normally colleagues call ye no any Black Stars could do no reporter na fi ho ba nyina no na chese bibia ekoyi and security concerns I'm say na ya ni esuro ya ni edwen ho na ade no oma me ehu say enti se na ni ehu no and magana for remfi emre bi atwam na Congo omo kontoko a one ekobobo edu brebi kra kwa Ghana soldiers na boy ho ban enso ne ekoboba Sudan no mu nyina sa ade na see that is not the first time ye call man bi so a insecurity ni ho ye nyina atwen about securities na sa ne maniama no esida but the idea about me ni aje ho ne say we because a World Cup qualifier FIFA o mani abre papa o hwe say a o mani Egyptian efe ni ye na o so edi so say wa oni fireman Kasai report I bring na say security are very good am right here no say ye bomb ho ban obi a o bia is not only the players Ghana ni bia o ho a because of this match o call yinti no ye bomb ho ban kama and I think say bibia ekoyi sisi ade Coach Kwesiapia na mrante no they don't have any excuse the omoye wo ha no omonye wo ho nothing will change already omo catch and say 30,000 seater capacity stadium no mu 20,000 base security for 10,000 the best civilians are e bia be 500 b whatever happens the players they've seen it a lot say bibia wo ha me sure say was e lose match we on be shen kra na will qualify Okay. If it's a beer play to advantage.
Kofi.
Yeah. Maybe before GFA show letter no, and subsequently I so say I was almost FIFA president. No, because I said there was no way one be match in the Egypt, especially when Omaba Okrom was on the 6-1. Now who claim me say one yimfi Egypt, and the basis for that claim no, now was for me, especially when eventually no Songo. Any other reporters walk out and say Egypt is as serene as any other place. So it means that the basis for your request no na strong into na FIFA I touch me no. Nti na minim say then I carry the one e better because even if you want to speak of fairness, it is not even fair. Say ni pana ba okrum oba akoma say what na 6-1 edu no so obo no krum house when you feel krum fan ko baby. It is not fair.
Wo mu se bia ensem a yegina so no ye feel say nka na no nti be ma FIFA ye fro wo ma nyina no so enye fro ne mu eno aboa amade bia na ese wo mu ye bia no
so what it means is those are the things that we should have been asking for. Say tighten security, provide a lot of security for us rather than asking say left game in Cairo. For me that was absurdity. There was no way minim say FIFA and yes ada. But beyond that no like you asked Kobe what will work for us no. Obviously, and I will work against us.
What can work against us?
You know, again, just security. That's it. Because she will be 6-1. I wonder what again will work against you. Why she didn't 6-1? An emphatic and a triumphant win. She knew when the bit me here. What I say? 80 for us as Ghanaians and Black Stars, you know, for that matter. No. Now, what was important? Security. Now, as per report, it means that security issues, no, a year of concern again. Okay. So. Then everything is okay for us. Nippon Russian is 6-1, then you. What again will work against you? Enimwana, Mayford, Etiana, goalkeeping. Thank God, then you're holding in echo because right after Kumasi and 6, then you're on the echo. So what again will work against you? So our major concern, and that concern, I agree, it was about security for the boys. I was telling somebody, said it would be naive for all of us to think, say, there was nothing happening in Egypt. You know, a lot were happening in Egypt. We never be bringing across Egypt and then Koye.
Okay. Bam! Oh, Eti Konya so Eddie Ojano Ebro Ewo fire for fire so now. Kui David Duncan. Ezi Remo. Ababe Pem ene making kind. A year managing director at the Macra House of Folk. Nelamfro HSA. Answer no mu take final decision on Kui David Duncan as a stakeholders. Wamushia, Ubia or Matter or House of Folk Mubia so Wamushia, Nafi, Wamotimi take final decision. But Kobe Meba, my main try, Caribbean, which say, as soon as this time, will be Timiakaza. A fireman with them.
Yo, Tommy Natina. So far, like I said, the lights not having need for about more fire. No, yeah, but Frank, I see, no, I bet I said, make a car, Sana. What do you mean to touch the view?
All right, yeah, basi, yeah, guso, share the Kosovo, Egypt, yenya, the SSC, the Brewer, now, Kobe, they said they make a copy of HS as a stakeholders in the Timishia, and Sanya take final decision on Duncan. Na Yanshe say, yeah, and I say, baby, I do Kasenki Jano, and my baby at me talk.
But I think, say, on issue about David Duncan, Mwakaka, say, Neil Armstrong, Kansas, say, stakeholders, how many for? On Bishadabe. And what decision are they going to take again? It's needless.
Are they?
Maybe if you unity. That's my
say,
opinion.
One big family. Any BMO due to supporters in the full say, baby, I'm one vision, one aspiration.
House of Folk supporters are feasible baby or more vision. Team ni Omuniani Papichedi. Wajili, Yinedi. Papich, so kind. Costing Papich.
Say beyond Summer and near man.
But it's the same thing, you see. I then ye Duncan. Me have made some and I have had information about the intia for if he say and of course you know me a part of House of Folk border because you don't take a team like House of Folk for ransom so and then I'd be a bit that's how I sign a contract now you issue come so when you say the issues about the yere sunya oko what sign contract as a professional coach you work with House of Folk they pay you they give you everything to you na say ya ejuma oyire na ya ejuma of course those sign contract tell them can now you can it is oyire oyire ko sunya now pese oyire no ye no tran kan ya it's different thing altogether but that it doesn't force House of Folk say still I was on more oyire tran what did the mention say remember so kind of test nearby no what can be remember and no grana just a time crowd and yet no. I didn't expect coach like David Duncan. I'm respecting a pa.
Sasemi are okay. They see a month and a half ago. They see a chairman. Ogusu Yedman.
Ogusu Yedman. Oh, Yedman.
What can't you see what Cass said?
You don't have to. That is it. And you see, Mamika Central say in corporate governance. So you know all these things that we are talking about. Say, what you say. Is the work that you are doing. You've signed contract to work with House of Folk. David can sign a contract to find a year the one find a body anchor. And he said, oh, yeah, to man House of Folk, to me, MBT contract. Now they are paying you. You should work for them. Now, I say, we didn't tea. When him, my miss was when him the entire. Yeah, ne say coaches, you only coaches per be or more manage players. If you a player do or the better on the field of play no. And no kwa many to me one more day. Also to go a self feather. Ni fee impo. A year send you. Na bushia fo. A dear ben wo come enti man in permit bia. Ko David Duncan or ko sign contract na ni ren count. Na so wo kofia say one ni yire na adwene. Enti say ni yire Tony Adam say Oko sign contract na area we so sign contract is working with House of Folk mewa na ere nso ye adwuma o baby fofo na ere nim se na adwuma o ni between transfer no mewa so nim se na ere nim sa and it wasn't part of his contract say who ye adwuma for House of Folk and o hear some there a different thing altogether what the mention I say because say oka so yi ko sunyane and as o yi ko baby and you be distracted then you over so your employees and they say when be as say yeah there be ma oyire abama also feel comfortable of course it's good that is why you can work who say obi ye transfer obi and as obi ko baby na nka obeyama ne yire aba ne nchen and as ni kunu aba ne nchen na de eye
nyanya no be like that na ya say when
na me to say kwan ya ofa so ye no anye ni ye and that is why it should be sacked me House of Folk supporters are Wamuka and I am father camera minim what they are standing on minim the omo
I won't feel so I'm clap papa ne buy only baby and no more and I don't be you on my friend on my bedroom
tell my pam papich no dey mu doing fa papich first round no agili
beba
ya pamono
what
are they talking about
ne land front say code the senior who be here is as a decision ne buy no e bi so mu e bi ansom amanfo kasa pa nti eso mi shi obi ansa na finally omo etimi aka say David Duncan or kwa na say oma what can say ebony supporters say tie om
the edikan no time wo mo di Duncan edi no it was wrong
okay
time no wrong number 2 Togbe apede wanye enough consultation because for a year not Togbe ni Duncan and kasa you remember when Togbe was the MD and he was the CEO and board chairman, you remember? Nandele Mai. Na some many no na Togbe ewo issues with Duncan. Now, obvious say Togbe the board chairman. It's also important to let people know say or the majority shareholder. But in terms of Sika, what they touch shares nimpono say we analyze sika or the shame and yes sika bia emu odu bia e man was so taking unilateral decisions.
But board na jatu so nyina na take here.
No.
I don't want to say
no. Because me a preview to one more call meeting on the day.
One more call.
I'll tell you. More preview to one more call meeting no. Any one more here say in case that decision way because of the timing. You see, it's not even as if Duncan no one himself. The board, the other members appreciate say Ebiana Duncan who wants them, but the timing, and it's important. And we are strategical. You understand the times and seasons. Bible says the children of Issachar understood the times. You have to understand the time. It's not many more issues we talk about because of the time.
Nanka all prefer some rebels.
Look, ye first round impo. Na yen ko stakeholders are there or free. They are no more ye first round. Yen ko stakeholders meeting. Then we can all sit down and say, okay, Duncan, these are his issues. Or issues A, B, C. Your folks said starting the second round, MYA. So let's get rid of him. But the timing was wrong. Togbe did not think ahead.
Because I've also heard Dr. Nyao Tamako say
the least said about Nyao, the better. Nyao ni dear. Apart from Hasselhoff, MPP, listen to his utterances. Nyao there were issues everywhere.
Nyao
and I make sure we say Nyao no apart from Hasselhoff no MPP be any no issues. Nyao has issues everywhere. Everybody around him.
Board members, board directors, now they take his decision.
Me say more preview. Even Nyao Tamaklo, the meetings are Nyao I'm telling you. Now beyond that, look the text message. Internet, o cameraman me kwa me say me jai phone me no. I have the message here. O cameraman no me contact kwa me say it's important. We fire for fire. Also informative. Ultimate na won kaka wa adwen. Kobi ebia onim but wa share.
Can text message.
Ebia kobi.
But can text message.
Kobi me onim me fake kuma say buy dey say dem here say sa de me nya o me to me bo.
Meba. Hey, Kofi o che say time no wrong. And can say ke bi omo to omo as maybe after the first round. Nanka sa stakeholders meeting our more friends am kan bi am.
That's what's informative.
But we need say one more do omo Sikera club do.
But what do you mean by
what I say one CD, $1 or the Sikera. One why any investment. One no any ni say decision or taking or taking in the interest in the best interest of the
no problem. It's important. Nyaho a major shareholder, but there are people like Vice President, what's his name, Emis Arthur, Ato Kwame Naho, hierarchical, and you'll be what's his name, Bastop Onano, Harry Zakor, Fred Krenzel. These are people who want to have folk shares are influential and important, so that we will take a decision. Also consult to
Harry there one also also one there want to be.
Want to shares I'm being surprised.
I've seen share one more to shares no. I publish a book be. Me will be that me came. Oh me ba upa me be atro. Na ko show mo amato to shares. Assume it admitting say Harry can to be. Park we say Mr. Ata or you be until betimi akosho dem aka say upa me Duncan na won kan che no one of the major shareholders. Ubetimi asade. Atu ahoy ubetimi asade. Fred Krenzel, can you do that? Frank Nelson, can you behave like that? I'm saying, say, Nyao's behavior, no, I will see a better show. One yard here, one dream, one quetry. With all respect to him. And I'm a catcher say, a time in all this circuit, Duncan, a wrong, yes, I didn't. Now I'll tell you the pressure I back coach be about the fact. As I say, has to form a white coach. One day black Bobby feel it totally, but I'll do that later on. When him text message, I mean, just
okay, we are maybe
yeah, because Kobe, me, I mean, the permanent rock, because he mentioned it to me. Or say, Duncan say, MD, now or related to one friend saying, Neil. No, you're my distant cousin. Many Neil, Von will tell you. Many Neil, we go to the same place. Yakufia, Yadafako. It's your distant cousin. Duncan sending a message. I say, I'll be away for a week to Sunyai with my wife tomorrow, as she has to go and prepare to settle in at her newly posted station in the region with Ghana Post. This, regrettably, could possibly lead to my request to terminate my contract. I say, with my club, for obvious reasons, my assistants have been directed to hold the fort for the said period. Thanks and good morning. Oh, Ade. When you said beyond this text message, Duncan did not go to Sunyai.
But in the first place,
I'll tell you how it came about. Now, Duncan, like Kobe did. I remember when I went to Kobe to Kumasi. One of the problems that Kobe the occasions that the wife came to Kumasi. Now, Kobe yere in your opportunity, and Kobe about Kumasi, because then you make up a lovely family. You have sound of mind that you can work. Duncan say, the Ghana Post, you transfer the yere cost you. In our request say first of all, House of Folk Management and Board. So nkom betimi a nkom mwa na nka na yere ntina kroma. We nyama ye nyina ye at any time and at all levels. It make catch employees say, "Oh, say me fi Kumasi."
But the all kind
can I just go on? Me fi Kumasi be. Me catch me boss say nkobe ya. Nka na me ya aka me wa ni. Nkom nya na nama. Oye juma konfanoche. Komra kolebu. No so wo be ye. What you say? These are normal things that happens everywhere. Now, board name to me anye, management to me anye, so Duncan did not go to Sudan. It means that logically, test way the transit.
But the point, the meme change na and they say, one, test when you be a is a beer. Put yourself in the shoes of a yebian penny for say. A beer sunyane the audio benny. A china a beer new sunyane, they be a coboga, and so be can say. Kobe a raise point to be said. Duncan air sign contract or sign a contract. Yeah, or not any.
But Adam,
Mamisa and Conubium. And Penny Four who say, what send this artist with your Eddie normal. The old can in I beer and some of it. Maybe a caca say, Momuami. What in cash or more bosses or corner, met me a giant. And who says, they say, that's a possibility. Time when we take you,
Adam,
and you're right.
Adam, of course, be sure say you are not listening. When it comes to I have told you, say, before this test, no, the Duncan, a company for catch almost say, the year, a year Ghana Post, ya transfer no cost to 9 into Senkebe ya. Enka MD any board woman wa nanka ne yere entna nkran ha has nti na onya has adwuma otwen ya to some time emwayama and o send some message we say and yes na be ya and e was say me koso nwan first of all na me kohwe me yere bibi obetna bibi obeda empo se eba ne say hia se wo se me gya adwuma and e metimi agya wutie nie and o the sending penifo or the send you or no question and one could be wouldn't say me no say Duncan here because you see at a point I was so choosy between Duncan and the wife. When you saw man the Yeri Ghana Post because of Asufuk. Because of eventually he realized say, look, May Duncan, I cannot go to Sunai and stay with you. And he, either you stop or whatever. And a Duncan Yeri Juma or Betankan. And then I'm saying that life went on.
But the point is
what is the point? We are moved on.
Remember. Wodin kan say be a penny for no
consequential
a penny for one to class and penny for arm one and penny for arm one and we'll go as a feather a send way and the be as the same penny for say and you say what when you obey
now that threatens
no say Minya Kufi etias text message no read and a threat maybe he doesn't realize I mean who say threat because fine all kasa no say onim payinfo akasa so omonye e na payinfo na anye
the even be so omoye no mo enti
bia omoye no mo nwi
so you give feedback
then of course e na
it didn't come
call further and I'll send this test sending this test alone me part of House of Football and me you would
okay good
now the reason being that you see he's talking about time. What is so serious to the extent say yeah league net team be a cost now midway within first one na coach send the test it means say at any point in time they will major team so we are penny now person share the future of the club what will you do
but obi so beka say the entire obi so cast time and e be wrong no also why you have to say any time you obet me ajo to ka o pam na e say ka replacement why your plan and she share down say ka we never
but send a test no no listen send a test no buy no you see sometimes you take before
mami dia me chen say we see bia enipa na send you test we wa threaten one go say bia a brave you bet me a jawako into so save situation but up till now you need there be a house you call
my typical example there's a radio station
if anything
Mr.
There's a radio station your friend is saying they can't no but how does it make it
presenters yes like to say Duncan they has a threat to me they will not sack them but no you say obemu bia
Angel FM now okay
It's all the presenters. It took about 2 weeks. No more you inquire.
It will be something.
No, but you take certain decisions.
The point is
there are certain times you take certain decisions based on situation now.
Now we make us say Samuel Sunday test what time do 1 month
I don't agree with Omo Mufisa as of is in crisis. No. House is not in, they are not in crisis for now. That's my opinion.
Okay. Or send a message after a month. It comes back to my point that time may not err wrong. Now, beyond time or this sending message, how board feels, how management feels, there's also the people who are important, the supporters. They are the most important in all of this argument.
Kobe
doesn't get it. Because, Kobe, they can't say important, but say they don't understand the issues. So that's why we are here. We will let them understand. The issues are that. And I share, I sympathize, I have compassion for the supporters. Because there's a difference between compassion and sympathy. Sympathy is when you stand from afar and you tend to admit and agree with the person. But when you have compassion, like Jesus always would do, you will sit in the person's shoes. So Jesus always had compassion, like I have. Now, so I'm behaving like the supporters. Now, the supporters realize, look, we are in the midst of the league. You know, baby, what permit your coach? Me, who are coach last season. I can't debt in relegation. Me, sure say, Kobe has a folk. Meaning, has a folk.
Has a relegation. Don't say that.
Adam, is it my time or is it?
That's how now you not draw me.
Me say we are hasty. You can say when you're hasty. That's why I drew you. We are hasty.
Oh, has in what sense? You see some of these things.
No, me a listen. Adam, can you get
we all started somewhere.
So where did you start? It will start where? You started with chapter.
I don't know yet.
Okay, so for discussing. Point to your list that. But I want to understand and admit that Hasselhoff supporters, especially the way Togbe has behaved, or more issues, and those issues are legitimate, and they are in order. For example. League year, last season. More relegation year.
That's a full relegation. Does
it talk about? Yeah, rapid about 1 minute.
One more relegation year. Duncan, but you are more 14. Now, clubs say
16.
Now that 14 and yet 30. Who call it? Who the relegation? Duncan, I be you relegation. As a Moses, I could Egypt, Israel for Missouri. Inti, who are you for? And I'm Adom, Chadi up to the time I'm in now or the second me record business. In any case, that's very unfair. No, Adam, that's very unfair. Can I just conclude?
30 seconds when one fan.
You see this argument about Costa, what is it?
But of course, we do comparison. But now,
Costa, one wine per page. It is not the issue. The issue is that modern relegation. Duncan Yamyadom. Abe you move for relegation. Togbe anya enough consultation. Togbe felt say because he's the majority shareholder, not even with respect to he or this share has more. Because I'm going to details how much he put into us to folk. You realize say, and then people like Harry Zakor, people like TT Brothers, people like Mia Ibonte should be paid more than more than how much Togbe what's his name? Togbe Apede has put into us to folk. Because if you hear the argument now, they are all claiming say. Yan translate you into shares. Do you know what that means? It means that he will not become the major shareholder again. Talk about that is what I'm talking about.
Okay, Kobe, Adia Bakuswa, you know this about and he said, thank you for force and decision be as because anka. Once I am manual, sir, authority to run across the folk. It's on a daily basis. What they say, I say authority at the man. Yes, sample AGF.
No, but of course, if you are not the authority at the man, no. If you are not he is working for the executive board chairman. House of Food, they still have it.
He is not the executive board chairman.
It's not like Keke Sapon's own.
But he is not the executive board chairman.
He's the board. Who's on the board chairman?
That's it. He's not the executive
board chairman. Listen, let me tell you something. Neil is taking care of day-to-day running of the club. He doesn't take decisions. Major decisions.
Then Neil should resign from his position.
No, unless you're not getting it. Every decision beyond Neil is taking it.
Assume he said what Kobe is saying is expensive go buy. Then they will become the most useless LG in the world. I'm telling you.
Yedibesia, Kobe Jones, and Kofi Apia. Could David Duncan, some of the GDS to us, Yedim, say, could there send a bit yes, yeah, Robish area, the decision be on betting. I'm unfortunate, Morino, the obey be answer, Abramovich can't say to me, and or Pamono. There are extra development, as a assassin or Dodo Akaswa, Nafi, Nya Assassin, Tina, so Nefie, a man from Domiabra, then Chahona, Nebuaso da Fem. Langa the same and who 1,000 Ghana cities are obey me a boama or Timiana if he at him. And now when Tita Naka, boss, I know if you will be two. And Pewasas in AC would be 03022453332. I had this year. A consider to us was fantastic movies on Adom TV. Meeting at the Adam Edge 20 Adams. Yami Admachina, your best say she BM. Bim! Let me say,